Hey guys, Uncle Jonah here once again. Um, and I have to say I'm a bit hungover, so apologies if this one isn't up to standard. But we're doing Supermarket Sunday. I've been promising we're doing it for a while. I haven't got around to it, so we're doing it today. I'm a bit hungover because I was at a beer festival yesterday, and ironically, I was also doing some beer tasting at the brewery that was holding the festival, because it was a Gads festival at the Gads brewery, and yeah, they had a beer festival with beers that weren't theirs. So I drank some of those, and I had to drink the Gads beers as well. It would be rude not to, wouldn't it, when you're in Gads? But yeah, got a bit messy. And it was only a short one. I think they opened at 11, and yeah, got there a bit late, but they finished at 4. So what's that? It's only 5 hours as opposed to an all day. So yeah, and there were 12 cask beers, guest beers on, and obviously the Gads beers, and yeah. Oh, and the other reason is the day before, so on the Friday, I went to another beer festival at a different place. So two beer festivals in a row. Jesus. And I'm going to the GBBF on Tuesday. So if you're there on Tuesday, I will see you there. Please come up and say hello, and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, that is not what we're talking about today. We are talking about this beer, which I picked up in Sainsburys. It's a Taste the Difference selection one. But if you look down here, a lot of their beers are by Shepherd Neame, which is in Kent. So it's local to me. English Pale Ale, or EPA, brewed using Challenger and Cascade English varieties. So that's pretty cool. 4.0 on the ABV. Looks like a dude with a hop for a beard, which is always good. And it says a refreshing, well balanced, medium bodied ale. And weirdly, they're not using the Shepherd Neame bottles anymore. They used to. That was the way you knew it was by Shepherd Neame, because it had the Shepherd Neame kind of embossed thing. But I think Sainsbury's have asked them not to use those. EPA on the neck chief. I like a good neck chief. And the Taste the Difference on the cap. I like these things. All these kind of things are showing that they haven't scrimped and scraped. Some supermarkets do scrimp and scrape and scape. Oh God. This ale is brewed using mineral water, drawn from the artisanal well deep beneath Shepherd Neame. Um, it's heated and basically it's malted with pale ale and crystal malt. At the start of the brewing process, Cascade, Styrian Goldings, well, that's definitely not English, and Challenger hops are used to produce a bittersweet, fruity flavour, medium body, refreshing, well balanced, clean, crisp beer, very drinkable. Enjoy, lightly chilled. Shamon. So yeah, I think that is proper good. And I've even got. I'm going to recruit my Swiss Army knife. This is a Rolson one. I don't know if the camera picks that up, but this is quite a cheap knife. But it's just for doing odds and sods, really. Right. So this might explode everywhere, and I've not tried this bottle opener before. So, oh, and it's not working. That's no good. I will have to do it another way. There we go. Use my thumb. There we go. Use your thumb to get it started. And there was a hiss there. Not sure if the camera picked that up. Smells like a proper pint of dishwater. And this, I believe, yeah, is a 500. So it's not all going to fit in the glass, but we will see what we get. Okay. So it is a bit more pale ale than I had thought. Oh, let's leave it there because look at that. That's a whacking great. Is it 2 fingers? just about a two-fingered head. My goodness. Oh, I better do. Let me try and get that on camera, and then, whoops, which way? Let's go this way. Something like that. It's all going pear-shaped. This is what happens when you drink, dear viewer. It all goes pear-shaped. So look at that lovely fluffy head, which we're not quite focusing on. But look at that, clear as a bell and very carbonated. Look at the bubbles, very, very small, but those are definitely carbon dioxide bubbles. Will it actually focus on that lovely fluffy marshmallow type head? This smells like a proper bitter. Interesting. English Cascade and Goldings. I wonder. I know they do a Goldings beer. And I think other breweries use, not Goldings, Challenger. They should be using Goldings because it's East Kent, but they don't. Challenger hops. Pretty sure other breweries like Fuller's and places like that use use Challenger. I keep wanting to say Goldings. Goldings and Fuggles are the traditional hops, but not many people use it anymore. Anyway, dear viewer, I apologise. I was going for a Burton, but purely because I'm absolutely hungover. So please understand. And if you want to give me some love because I'm hungover, click like down below. Think about subscribing to the channel if you haven't done already. Show the love to Unclejona. Cheers and beers. That is very nice. A little bit of residual sweetness, a little bit of a little bit of a tanginess. Maybe it's got a little bit of sugar in it too. And then they've watered it down, obviously. It's only 4%. But yeah, nice amount of bitterness. Nice sweetness from the malts. Potentially a touch of sugar. And yeah, that nice sort of fruitiness. But, pardon me, this is not like an IPA. It's an EPA. No, this is a pale ale. No, IPA is a pale ale too, but it's stronger, etc., etc. Blah blah blah. Politics, don't want to get involved. But yeah, this beer is nice. This tastes a little bit like the kind of Badger beer styles as well. Or what's the Spitfire? You know, Spitfire, classic Shepherd Neame beer. Little bit like that. Not surprising. They've probably taken a normal recipe, changed it a little bit. I think slightly lighter as well than Spitfire. So maybe a touch watered down. Who knows? Ah, look at that. Got a lovely tide line on there too. Dear viewer, you know how much I like the tide lines. Dive in for some more. It's quite well carbonated though, so can't drink it very quickly. Oh. So we're getting peach. There's lemon in there too. Then the bitterness comes in, kind of mixes everything up. Maybe a little bit of a earthiness, bit of floweriness. The sweetness is kind of offsetting that a little bit. But yeah, a very nice brew and reasonably cheap. I got this on a special offer. Maybe they're trying to get rid of it. Don't know. £1 it was reduced to. So £1 for a 500 ml bottle. Almost, I know it's not a pint. Purists, please don't tell me because I know. But almost £1 a pint. Lovely jubbly. Not since the 1990s was such a thing had in the pub, unless you were a student and went to the student union and, you know, Witherspoons back in the day, they did £1 a pint. And look, big, big tide lines sticking on the side of the glass. The back side of the glass, we've got, if those are tide lines, what are those? Kind of vertical things. Totem poles, shall we call them? Or tiger stripes, perhaps. Something along those lines. Not sure. I have to come up with a name for that kind of thing. But nice to see in a supermarket beer. It's definitely got a lot of good things going for it. Yeah, it is a proper pint of dishwater beer. And that, dear viewer, is a good thing coming from Unclejona's mouth. Not just profanity on this channel. No, no, no. Ooh. Wow. I told you it was carbonated. My goodness. And this is this is what you don't want. What do they call it? Hair of the dog. The best way to get rid of a hangover is to start drinking again. And I don't know, dear viewer, if this is a wise thing or not, but I am doing it anyway. Let's finish this one. Actually, there's some left in the bottle, so let's finish the glass on camera, and then I will turn the lights down low, finish this one, and ride out my Sunday, and get ready for Tuesday, where it's going to get proper messy. Cheers. Yep, there we go. Look at that big. Oh, look at that. Look at all those proteins and head and whatever that stuff is. Really, really good stuff. So if you get down to Sainsburys in the UK, if you're lucky enough to live in the UK, and look for this one, the English Pale Ale by Shepherd Neame via Sainsburys. If you can get it cheap, i.e. £1, not a bad beer to seek out, dear viewer. This has been your loving Unclejona drinking beer so you guys don't have to, especially when I'm hungover. Don't worry, I will be back, but there might be a couple of days without a video because, yeah, we'll see. I might try and upload a video directly from the GBBF. I tried doing that last time, and there's weird, yeah, basically there's a murmur goes on in the beer festival because it's massive room. It reverberates around the whole hall. And for someone that does videos, it kind of gets in the way unless you've got specialized equipment, that directional microphones and all that kind of stuff. But dear viewer, I will try and work something out. We'll see if we can upload a video from the GBBF. If not, I'll probably upload it when I get home, if I'm not staggering around and all that kind of stuff. Cheers and beers to you all, guys. Remember, drink some beer because it does make you smarter. And if you remember a guy called Tiny from Off Tap Brewing, he's actually been watching my videos again. So shalom to you, Tiny. Tiny? God, yeah, it's not going well. Anyway, hello to you, big man. And yeah, we'll definitely catch up at some point and talk some old nonsense and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, take care of yourselves, dear viewer, and remember to drink some beer. Shalom.